Hey, what's up? Welcome to systemswithinsystems.com's blog. And today we're going to recap on what I just did with the green, yellow, and red. So it's a very simple exercise. Today they made that perception of where you are, what environment you're in, more difficult. They bring all these other colors into it. But just keep it simple. All right, if you're in a green zone where you feel safe and secure, you know, they could very quickly, as an example, turn to yellow and then very quickly turn to red. But you have to understand the differences. Say you're walking to your car, you're at night, if a van's parked next to you, you see some shady dudes around or something moving in the van, and you're right next to where the door is and you feel uncomfortable, well, then get on the other side of your car and don't go. That's a yellow light. If you see something really suspicious and you see something that's really dangerous, that's the red zone. Do not go into the red zone. And I have some stories about red zone where I myself would not go into the red zone when I saw that it was yellow. And just because you have abilities and could take care of yourself doesn't mean that you walk into a red zone or you see a yellow zone that you know, I'm tough enough, I can handle the situation. No, none of that. Green is cool. Yellow means being aware of your situation, wherever you may be. Could be in a Starbucks, you're sitting there, recognizing the people that are coming in. You know, somebody looks a little suspicious to you. It's all part of practicing. This is how you could practice without being paranoid. It's just practice. It's just good things to do to keep yourself, your family, and everyone in tune with what's going on. You know, and that's all comes into the yellow zone. Green zone, you know, you judge what green zone is. Because of the yellow zone, and you feel uncomfortable, you know, you can feel uncomfortable walking into your house. And if the light switches are in the right place, well then, you know, and your awareness is where it's supposed to be, then, you know, you reach in and you put the light on with your hand first, whatever it may be. It's not stupid. You need to trust your instincts, whether it happens or not. Well, this is yellow zone and it turns into a red zone, whatever it is. I'm being stupid. I'm just going to walk through it. Instincts and intuition is pretty amazing. Your brain picks up on things that you yourself aren't aware of. There could have been something your brain saw, that visual cortex came in, coming into that situation. They creeped you out a little bit. They put you on alert on your subconscious, but you're not even aware of it. And it quickly can lead from yellow zone to red zone because you didn't trust your intuition. You may have an intuition about an individual or a person that you work with or whatever it may be. Trust your intuition and don't put yourself in situations that can quickly lead to red zone. And if it does get to red zone, that's where the techniques and stuff that we're trying to teach you will help you and bail you out. And there's going to be some pretty scary scenarios that we'll be going over. But trust your instincts, right? Trust your intuition, and if nothing happens, that's great. Yellow zone just means that you're practicing, right? You're just practicing the environment, you're getting more aware of what's going on, what yellow zone is, what green zone is, and red zone. You know, you could be very busy with your brains working a million miles, and you're thinking, did I leave the stove on at the house? I got to get home from my girlfriend or my boyfriend. I got to get home there. And you come into a red zone situation that you think is going to turn red zone. Don't go. It's just not worth it. But we're also constricted. We're going to be somewhere. We got to call the person up, say you got to be late, whatever it may be, whatever you have to do. Red zone areas are dangerous. Come from yellow to red. You feel it's a red zone. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition, because things may have been seen that you yourself aren't aware of, right? Yellow zone can turn very quickly to red zone. So without becoming paranoid, not everything's red zone, not everything's green zone. You know, you just want to practice it. You know, you're sitting in Starbucks or you're sitting in McDonald's, you know, with a Happy Meal, you know, and something catches your eye, you see, well, just practice it. Don't be paranoid. Don't mistrust people like the other scenarios with the, you know, pinky. You know, you'll learn to trust your instincts and see what's happening. And if you learn to take care of yourself, you'll also learn how to defend yourself if some situation should come up. but don't be conned and don't con yourself. Many people, most violence happens because of our unawareness and because we're being conned by it. All right? And like I said, 98% of violence is caused by people you know. It's not just stuff that happens on the streets. The stuff that happens on the streets is more direct in how we're going to go, and we'll talk more about that stuff and my experiences there. You know, I've taught people from all sides of life, you know, and victims, professional victims, and also people that are attacking the victims. So a lot of them aren't that good. They're very bad at what they do as you know, bad people. They just don't know how, and good people are very bad. And it turns into this mismatch, and most of the accidents that happen or violence that happens is usually because it's not like premeditative, like planning to try, the guy knows what he's doing, you know, it's just out of stupidity. A true professional, we'll say, or a person that will have a plan, will have something, will have a place that they know, a place that they feel comfortable with, and so on and so forth. So be aware and don't become a professional victim. Don't become paranoid. Don't be paranoid. Practice. It's all part of practice. It promotes oxygen to the brain. It keeps you sharp. It keeps you in tune. It can protect you and your loved ones and your friends. Okay? Until next time, we'll talk again, and we'll continue with that. Fist of wisdom! Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!